Hey, how's it going, guys? It's Door Shutter coming back to you with a brand new live stream. Today is episode 36. We aren't doing, of course, any point fives this go around, of course, because we are just kind of streaming this whole week. I missed yesterday. Apologies for that. Just had a lot of things go on at work and was kind of just mentally tired. And so I went and watched a movie, kind of just relaxed for a little bit. But welcome on in. We are going to be getting into more bee breeding, so nothing too crazy today. Um, it's going to be a little bit more of a boring live stream. You know, just kind of chit chatting and working on getting the bees that we actually want slash need. And it looks like I don't have to give these guys Metaternal like I thought I did. So just very high. No, that's a diamond bee. Hold on. This guy. So right now we're still doing draconic bees, getting them up and going. I was gonna try and do it off camera, but yeah, just yesterday I did not feel like doing anything, which happens. So you know, life must go on, right? Let's grab some bottles here. That's not the right bottle that I wanted. This one. Throw that in there. Okay. So we're just letting this run, and hopefully we'll be able to do some pretty good stuff here. And it looks like, of course, everything's coming through on audio side. Yep, I was just checking over there on my second monitor real quick. Fantastic. And then let's get an Oak Advanced Beehive. Yeah, Oak Expansion Box, and then an Advanced Beehive. So we'll bookmark this. We'll need a normal beehive. And then from a normal beehive, we'll just need a campfire. If I can actually click on campfire to craft it. Perfect. And then, of course, Oak Advanced Beehive and our Oak Expansion Box. So what we're going to do is we're simply just going to put this down here. We're going to put this down here. We're going to get glass. Put that here, 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 and then we'll wait for this. But our dragon egg is going to go right here. Because that is what draconic bees need to actually be able to do their thing. And then we're also going to want our productivity alpha upgrades here. I think I got from a quest reward forever ago. And this should help us get pretty decently started with this. We're not going to, of course, like be off to the races too much. Because I'm pretty sure the other productivity upgrades, because alpha's the beginning, beta requires 4 of these. I mean, that may not be a bad option. 150. I'm not sure if this would be a good idea. Yeah, because these require draconic chunks, which we don't have yet. So let's do all 3 of these. And then we're going to toss the bee in. Do I have anything for the simulation upgrade? This upgrade here, do I have enough stuff for it? I might actually have enough stuff for this. So let's get this started. Perfect. And then let's get this started. And let's get a simulation upgrade. So there. And just keep doing that. Oh, that's the diamond bee. Let me get that guy back out, because that's not what I meant to do. Okay. And so, basically what's going to happen, the simulation upgrades... Where did that just go? Because I accidentally just hit it. I'm doing fantastic right now at this, right? I don't actually have any idea where that dragon egg just went. Well, that's fantastic. It looked like it went off in this direction. I was trying to see if there's a cave under us or anything. I'll fill this back in here in a second. Okay, do I have another dragon egg? I do, so we'll just use that for right now. So we just got to make sure whatever block these guys need is actually placed right there. And then let's actually grab some bottles. And then, do we have any hole fillers or anything like that? I'm just curious. Because I have caused a mess. That's okay, though. Okay. Should be good. We lost one dragon egg. It's probably floating around here somewhere. I'm just probably not seeing it right now. But we're good. We should be golden. Okay, so now we are just waiting on everything else. But simulation upgrades basically allow for the bees to actually stay in their hive permanently. And that way we won't need to worry about anything. Then for actually getting this to work, you basically need to put the breeding block diagonally for this. At least it's what I remember is diagonal. It may be incorrect. Let's actually check. Let's see. Do we need a dragon egg hive now? Oh, so in this, they'd actually produce dragon's breath. I actually did not know that. Huh. Okay. I was just curious. Yeah, because I don't think I've ever used that, in all honesty. Let's see. So where is the simulation upgrade or simulator? Usable and expanded hives. Yeah, so just like this. So you basically just need to have it diagonal. Okay. And expanded hives, of course, are with the expansion box. So we've actually already got some draconic comb. And all we need to do is actually take this to a centrifuge. Is it a centrifuge? I believe it's a centrifuge, yeah. So we just need a powered centrifuge, which is a normal centrifuge, which is a grindstone. For some reason, we're just out of sticks. Okay. So let's get powered centrifuge. Bookmark that real quick. Get a grindstone. Get a centrifuge. Get a powered centrifuge, which shouldn't be too difficult. Awesome. And then we're just going to smack this right here for right now. We're going to throw this in here. And we're going to get some speed upgrades. The most ideal solution here, by the way, is getting the block upgrade. Which we actually don't have as of current. Oh, actually, I already have 4 speed upgrades on me. But the block upgrade for the actual hive upgrade block. It's this thing right here. Changes the output to honeycomb blocks instead of just normal honeycombs. It requires draconic chunks, which are 9 draconic dust. So that's a good option. It's not a bad one, but you do need to progress a little bit to actually get to that point. So you can see we only got 2 draconic dust from 12 draconic combs. So 2 to 12. It's not a great ratio at all. So we may want to look at getting more draconic bees in the future. But I actually only need 2 to start breeding to the next tier of bee. Also, something we should look at real quick is an advanced beehive. So we need some oak advanced beehives, because I think this is for the skeleton bees, right? So we want to work on that real quick. So let's see. Productive bees, skeleton bee, empty advanced oak beehives in an unlit area. So let's just grab 9. So we need some honeycombs. Perfect. Okay, and then the oak advanced beehive. So we need more shears. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then let's just go right over here. See if we can kind of clear this area. I think I'm close enough to let this chunk load. But just in case. We're kind of in the middle of that chunk, aren't we? Okay. I'm just going to stand in the center-ish so I can actually detect what chunk I'm looking at there. Okay, so that should be good. We'll let that try and get us a skeleton. It's probably going to take forever, and I don't know if there's a better way. So, while that is happening, we're going to grab another cage. Take one of these guys just for some quick breeding. So this guy plus this guy. And then Draconic Bee needs Draconic Dust. That will allow for us to get a new bee. I'm pretty sure. Unless I missed something. Because it should be the Vibranium Bee. Oh, it's the Ancient Bee. I forget. Yeah, we need to actually deploy this guy. Into an actual proper bee here. Okay, and this trait shouldn't change in any capacity. Okay, so now we're getting a Vibranium Bee, which isn't too bad. Not at all. So I want to get at least 2 of these, but I need to get more Draconic Combs, or Draconic Combs and then Draconic Dust, right? So, but 2 is all we need. I got 3, perfect, so we can actually make another Vibranium Bee here. How are we doing over here? So we got 4 very highs, 6 innies, and 5 metaternals. Okay. What's your holdup? Oh, we're out of honey treats again. Honey treat. Okay, we'll let that cruise, but for now we'll throw in our honey treats there. Okay. So we've got 1 Vibranium Bee. We need more honey treats. Also, I probably have to be AFK here in a minute, or just be right back, because I put a cheesecake in the oven before I started this live stream. My fiance's in the other room, so she's gonna be able to check it, but I want to be able to check it with her. Okay. Doodle-doo. Jeez, that scared me. Well, hello there, Rockstar. How you doing? I'm disappointed that your sleep broke. Hey, there's the dragon egg. Fantastic. Apologies. I hope you're doing well, Rockstar. I hope your sleep doesn't get broken too much more. Sleep is good. I wish somebody would turn their stupid speaker system off on their car, because all it is vibrating. Oh, I don't understand people in their cars. Okay. Vibranium B. Perfect. So that should get us this. But yeah, Rockstar, what you missed, you've probably seen the video or the live stream or portions of it, where I went and actually automated getting the best genes. And that's one of the reasons why the piston doesn't extend anymore. Fully. It doesn't extend all the time anymore. Okay, so we should now be able to take this guy and this guy. And we can take the Draconic Bee and put him back in here. We'll get more Draconic Bees later. Yeah, I understand that one. I understand that one a lot. Okay, so we've officially got our first Vibranium Bee and our second. So that means that we now should be able to produce Vibranium. Of course, if we wanted to get a full hive, we need to get 5 of these guys. I'm not really too worried about that. I'm kind of just getting the base of the bees first, and then we'll go through and we'll breed all of these up, which will be pretty decent. So we've got one ancient bee. I probably want to get another one of those guys real quick. Let's grab some cages. I do like how much we're actually somewhat automating this whole system, just because at the end of the day that allows for us to not have to focus on crushing bees to get certain genes or anything like that. It's just it's semi-automatic, because I don't have bottles refilling. I don't have cages. Well, cages are automatically pushed back in poppies in this case, and then honey treats. I will get that sooner or later. Maybe Friday we'll talk about doing like a better gene automation than this confusing contraption. So I should only really need one of these guys. Well, she will come in here. That's the thing. She will come in here, Elysium, and she will ask if I think it's done. That's the thing. I already know what's gonna happen. I have faith, but she doesn't have faith in herself. And I'm also the one making it, so she has no idea how it's actually supposed to look when it's done. The last time I made this cheesecake was probably like 2 or 3 years ago, so we shall see. Oh, you are not fully... You are not fully done. Oh, I've lost track of the bee. I have done goofed. I forgot that it was a child. I don't know what happened to the child. But the child has vanished. Did the child get crushed? That would be pretty horrific if the child got crushed. Oh, looks like we're breeding a new bee. Oh, goodness. I genuinely don't know where the child bee went. Like, 1 minute it was over here. The next it wasn't. Okay. We'll just let that bee go free. Yeah. I learned a lot back in university with cooking. I didn't have any cooking classes. I just, had some time where I just decided, hey, let's try some random meals. I think one time I made Salisbury meatballs. Those turned out pretty good. And then I just never made them again because they took too much time to make those damn things. They were delicious, but man, I have to be able to justify spending hours an hours on getting, like, well, first off, getting the ingredients because I only had my own 2 legs to get to the grocery store, and yeah, I wasn't gonna worry about making it ever again. But yeah, cheesecake's something else I learned in college. So fun. Sometimes, it was a good thing to get away from classes, that was for sure. All right, where are we at now? So we've got um redstone, we've got lapis, we've got diamond, we've got netherite, we've got vibranium. The next thing is ultimatium, which requires a withered bee with an ancient bee, which requires a skeleton, which I do not have a skeleton bee because they're... Oh, actually, hello. Hi there. Welcome to...
It's a bit.
Okay. I'll be right back. See Rockstar, but that would be too easy. Actually too easy. How do you pull bees out of here without like an upgrade? Genuinely, I kind of don't know. I don't think I've ever done that. Hmm. I'm using stick. There you go. Is that what you mean by using a stick? Just put the beehive on top. I think that's like mission failed successfully. No. Oh goodness. I'm just gonna go around like the complicated route. I'll need one of these anyway, so it's not like it matters. Boop. 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 Yeah, it's not working this time. I think that's the only skeleton bee that I have. Okay. Yeah, and the fact that supplementaries allows for you to like actually place them doesn't help. It may be broken, in all honesty, because of supplementaries. Ooh, Easter egg. Perfect. I love them so much. They're the best thing in the world. Okay. Very high. Any Metaternal. I don't think this guy actually has really anything. This bee species cannot breed amongst themselves. Well, they have no internal organs, so I would assume that's correct. Oh yeah, I've got to connect these with bee or honey treats. What am I doing with my life? Hold on. It's a question I've been asking for years. Still no answer, but I think 42, something like that. I've never watched that movie or read the books or anything. Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, nothing. Um, okay, so Withered Bee, which is a Wither Rose, I think. Yes, Wither Rose. I do not have a single Wither Rose. I can go get a Wither Rose. Let's get a market block that I have in here. Let's grab some emeralds. Let's go for Withered. Okay, perfect. And I know I have an axe in my inventory that I could have totally used to make that quicker, but that's overrated. Okay, so now we have a Withered Bee. So that should be the next tier, which is Aldemodium, which is Withered Bee and an Ancient Bee. So Ancient Bee, Withered Bee. And we should be getting Aldemodium. Fantastic. This is beautiful. Because I think the last live stream I did, I fairly got nothing. But that's a-okay. And I also, once I get combs from each of these is when these will complete, by the way. I don't have the combs. I'm not really worried about getting the combs right now. So this guy, the Unobtainium, requires full-out ingots, right? So Unobtainium... Yes, Unobtainium ingots and Vibranium ingots. So we need 4 and 4. So let's get that prepped. 1, 2. So Vibranium. So that, and then Unobtainium. Perfect. So that is what we need for the next set. Man, I wish there was ways to speed this up without having to get Industrial Foregoing Souls going. Industrial Foregoing Souls is just a little... It would make things a lot easier, but man, I really don't want to have to get into that right now. Yes, and actually I think time in a bottle, it is in here, but the problem is I need to get speed augments, which is infusion crafting, and I just haven't got around to it. I can do all of it, I just haven't got around to it, and I kind of keep forgetting, so thank you for reminding me. We may look at that here in a second, when we let the bees breed here real quick. So what I could do is I actually could pipe out the children out of the top here. So when they're done, so we actually have, I think, all the Modium ones done, right? So we've went from that to that. So now we just need... Oh, do I need one more? No, the other one's in here, right? Okay. So that guy should breed, or be able to get to the next tier. So we can put the Ancient Bee away. The Withered Bee, we'll put him down here for right now. And all the Modium. And then... we're going to let the next set go, which is the... which ones are they? So that is the Aldemodium and the Vibranium. So the Vibranium, I believe, needs Unobtainium, and this one needs that one. Okay. And that should be off to the races. Yeah. That's basically what it is. Okay, just need to swap those. So let's go home real quick. And let's get the following stuff. So let's get essence. So we need Prudentium. We need Tritium or Tritium or whatever. Tertium. Tertium. Nice and brown. All right. This one. So we need 2 of these bad boys. And then we need Imperium. So essence. So up to Imperium. Okay. So speed. Augment. So we actually don't need this one. We just need this and sugar. So sugar, 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 sugar. Okay, prep the next. And you do have to take this out and replace it. And then Imperium. Doesn't really matter which order, I guess. You can just put them in as long as you got the quantity. I mean, that's a good thing, because I really hate having to go to recipes like on pedestals and stuff like this where you have to actually care about where you're putting stuff. Man, that gets annoying. Okay. I actually just have just enough sugar for this, too. I think it's like chickens as well. Like that, there's that chicken mod out there. I think Curse Forge revamped it. Or Creeper Host. Creeper Host, I think, revamped it. That one was like where you had to get the chickens to 10, 10, 10. I did that in the FTB 1 series, I think. That was ridiculously fun. I enjoyed that, actually. I bred every single chicken to 10, and that took forever. But it was worth it. It was actually quite enjoyable to do that. Alright, so there's actually time in a bottle. I think we should have a Curio slot for this, right? We actually do not have the time in a bottle Curio slot. Interesting. Interesting indeed. Okay, so let's let that be in our inventory for a while. So that way it'll get some time. I like when things give me spices that I can cook with, right? Time? Is that a terrible joke? That was absolutely a terrible joke, I think. Okay. So unobtainium. Let's get our other bees out of here. So that was vibranium, which goes there. Aldemodium. Aldemodium. Okay. And then once this is done, we'll then throw our next one in there. And that should be good. And then sooner or later we'll come back and I'll get every single bee that can fill up one of these. Just right now I'm not too worried about it. Because I know we'll need these guys. The unobtainium and stuff, that's going to be like a must. Because I'm not going to go out and mine all this crap. Genuinely. And I don't even know like the turnout rate for the comb for these guys. Unobtainium. The comb. 100% chance. So every operation we'd get one. But what's the... Okay, yeah, that's where your catch is. Where you only get 1 to 2 nuggets. You have a 10% chance to get between those. Or you can get 4 to 8. Okay. I mean, that's not great. But having 5 of these guys with better upgrades... Because we'll basically just have to full force with the actual Draconic Bees. Which means that we're going to have to go get a ton of Draconic Bees. Because I don't think there's any other way to do that. So we may have to make like a end hub for Draconic Bees. Let's see. Okay. So that is the final Unobtainium Bee. So we're still waiting on another Skeleton Bee to just get the Withered. Yeah. But I think Draconic's one of the only ones that's in this case that I need that actually won't breed together. But we actually got a zombie. Cool. I don't actually know what a zombie can be used for. What can a zombie be used for? Bee breeding. You can make a grave bee. Would that be a grave mistake? I don't know. Oh, it gives you core. It's Coral Tombstone. That's actually pretty interesting. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. No skeleton bee. I don't really care about the zombie. I'll leave him. Leave him be. All the puns that I can just fill in. You know, just as the subtleness of just me saying "let it be." It's great. I don't even know. I don't even know why I pointed it out, but genuinely, it's so much fun to make bee puns. But yeah, the baby one, yeah, that wouldn't be bad. But I think the problem with the baby one is that you only get like a select amount, right? What is the sugar bag bee? Sugar bag bee. I don't think I've ever gotten the sugar bag bee. What is the? Is there a recipe for this guy? Huh, it doesn't look like there's actually a recipe for this guy. Interesting. Okay. Um yeah, let's go over to the end and see about getting some like some area set up for draconic bees cuz I think that'll probably be the best bet cuz then we won't need a whole bunch of dragon eggs, right? So let's see. Let's go. I'll have to get blocks here. Yeah. We'll have to look at it. I think we're gonna build a little platform out here to deal with the draconic. Because from what the book says is that you won't need any of its material because you'll just be able to pull the draconic essence from the air or some crap like that, right? Um Okay, let's see. Dragon egg hive. Draconic bees living in a dragon egg hive, operating in. Okay, so I do actually need to get dragon eggs no matter what. So I think we could just put it in the overworld. I'm gonna have to get a ton of different dragon eggs for this. I'm pretty sure. Why? Because there's 5 per. And I would at least probably want 10 full hives or 5. So either 100 or 50. No, not 100. Math? Math is escaping me. um 25 or 50, right? Which would require 5 dragon eggs. Let's see. Like stand up here for a second. Mystical agriculture. Okay, so there's no way to really craft one that I can see that would be a good option right now. Yeah, I think the inactive can actually do something. Yeah, pour some dragon stuff. So basically right click with Dragon's Breath. But I would need more Draconic Essence to actually get that. Okay. Um, Time to fight some dragons? I think. I think. Because I need some dragon's breath. And probably just to get 5 or so dragon eggs. So, end crystals. Let's see. $16, so we got 4 shots. Let's go for one more. What in the world? Ludicrite? Okay. One more set here. Perfect. And let's go fight a dragon. With some glass bottles, of course. To the end. Let's go get these guys spawned. Because sadly, I don't have my automatic dragon killer like I do in the Direwolf 20 pack. Sadly. Man, that was such a fun thing to make. I really need to do it again, but the problem is I think this mod alters where he spawns. Just a little bit. So I'd have to look at where he spawns and all that. Man, this is unnecessarily loud. Come on. I was gonna say that cage is like completely useless, and then I proceeded to miss, so I didn't say anything. I think I just gotta back up a little bit. There's a whole bunch of caged ones this time. Do you mind? I'm trying to blow your crystals out. Okay, and I don't see any Dragon's Breath portals because I've basically probably taken them all out. Well, ignored them completely. Stand here and smack them a few times. Like the dragon challenging me or something? What the world was that? Come on, spit at me. There's an Easter egg. Damn Easter eggs. Oh, hey. Give me some of this. Okay. Hey, the thorns that I have just keep... do I even have thorns? Honestly, I don't think I ever have thorns. Like blindness. I don't even know. Okay. Ooh, goodies. Fantastic. A tiny deposit of bauxite. Fantastic. Got one egg. One egg hasn't been acquired. We'll get away from the explosions. And it's still loud all the way over here. I don't think it's localized. I think it's like server wide or like dimension wide, probably. Interesting. And I may just kill this guy and then we may wrap this up because I'm still a little out of it today. I think we're gonna go back to normal episodes next week, just general. Um, Saturday and Sunday, of course, I'll try and get as many episodes recorded, so that way I can actually get a week's worth of videos. But I've just kind of wanted to take a break this week, and we may do this more often, where we kind of just have like a week of focusing on like one mod, purely one mod. But that's kind of what we've been doing this week, is definitely getting like hammering into productive bees as much as possible, just because I knew this was going to be a pain to record. So maybe we might do that with other mods. Not 100% sure, because I know like occultism and blood magic, a lot of those can just be done in like an episode or two. They're not that like expansive, in all honesty, so I'm not 100% sure what we'll really think about with those, but we'll figure out something. Yeah, I do like the streams because they are, well, on my part, they are a lot more low effort and a lot less like commitment in a sense. So I do think I want to probably just like find a pack where we can stream it every so often. Um, but who knows? Yeah, where I do the weirdest crap. Honestly, I haven't posted on there in a while. My dark humor really shows on my TikTok. That's all I've got to say. I don't really even hide the TikTok either. It's there. If people wanted to find it, all they'd have to do is look up, use one of my usernames. So what are these? So there, yeah, those are from Irons. Egg, egg. There's my egg. Where'd egg go? Yeah, well, because I've said that before, where it's like I would love to do it, but man, I just do not have the time. I mean, if we did it live streams, I think the biggest problem with that is really having the actual energy and time to just sit down and do a live stream, because it wouldn't be able to be like 2 or an hour. It would have to be like at least 2 hours to kind of get somewhere, I think. Yeah. But that may be like a weekend pack or something. Um, I think for now though, we're actually going to wrap this one up here, just because I'm going to take out some more Ender Dragons off camera. But I am going to probably go to sleep a little bit earlier today, and I'm probably going to go enjoy some cheesecake. Actually, no, I have to wait for that to cool for 3 hours. Never mind. Damn it, cheesecake, cursed cheesecake. But yeah, I think this is probably a good point anyway, just because we're almost done with really focusing on bees. The rest of it's going to be, getting the actual bees and stuff, and we'll do that next episode. What's your pack, Elysium? You'll have to hit me up with that. I'll have to check it out. Ooh, create though. I have a hatred for create. I don't know if anybody knows this, but I genuinely just don't like create that much. Well, I won't say that I don't like it. It's just I wish there was more packs that strayed away from it. That's what I'll say. It's overused. It's like Buildcraft and Industrial Craft back in the day. When those were the only options, it made a lot more sense. But with the options being very diverse, I wish there was a lot. I mean, there's so much you can do with it. Yeah. One of these days I need to get around to making a Discord server. I don't even have that. Yeah, I like it. It's just it's overused. There's a lot of fun you can do with it, but it is just definitely overused as can be. Um, and I messed around with it a few times. I think there were some packs where I actually went and messed with it a lot more than I usually do. There is a lot you can do with that, genuinely, It's one of my favorites just for like tree farms and early game farms and stuff. But yeah, with the additions of like electric motors and stuff, I think that it does make it a lot better. Well, I don't have a Discord server. Um, I have a Discord. It's out there, I think, somewhere. You could probably just look up Shut Door and you'd probably find me. Honestly, I think that's my username. I don't think I ever changed it. I'm the OG when it comes to using the Shut Door name, except for on YouTube, of course, because some lady took that probably 8 or 9 years ago. In all honesty, so what I think I got this channel back in 2015. When did I start this channel? Like as a youngin, when did I actually start this channel? Because I genuinely don't remember. Let's see. Let's go to my about here real quick. Oh, do I not even have that? Oh, there it is. 2012. I started this channel back in 2012. I think I was 11 years old when I started this channel. Genuinely, I was 11 years old. Holy piss. Oh, that's awful. Oh, I was 11 years old, and some lady took Shut Door before I could. So that means they probably created it back in like 2010, 2011. Let's see. I'm gonna hunt down this person. Yeah, they posted like 12 years ago, so that was probably 2010. No, 2007. Yeah, I'll have to check it out. Because I definitely want to do some streams more rather than just Saturday and Sunday, because it's been enjoyable this week. Um, so I'll have to look at it. Definitely, definitely. Let me see. Let me just pull this up real quick. It's strange. Usernames are strange. I will say that. And also, I just realized this morning that I'm at 959 subscribers. Genuinely, I'm blown away. Well, I'm 24. Well, yeah, no, hold on. Can I math? No, I'm 23. Goodness, math is difficult. Yeah, I was born in December, so yeah. Let's see. Man, there is so many packs. Just like create. Yeah, genuinely, I have not worked on anything for 1,000 subscribers. Mostly because I just don't have time. I'm probably gonna have to step that one up very soon. Also, I'm not seeing create better worlds. Let me see. See if I can actually find it on CurseForge's website. That might be faster. Yeah, I think the live streaming genuinely has helped in the last little bit. So, and I'm very appreciative. That's for sure. Let's see. No, I don't want Minecraft mods. I want Minecraft packs. Yes. It will probably won't even let you post links. I think I have to turn that on, and I don't even know how to turn that on. Honestly, yeah, and I don't think I can actually. Yeah, we won't ever talk about the mod packs that I've made in the past. That's for sure. Oh, there it is. I found you, Elysium. I found it. I love how your two comments are you and somebody that's been deleted. Hmm. I'll have to check it out. Definitely, definitely. But I did find it. Man, there's something I want to talk about before I end this. The amount of changes that are coming in the next update, like the next minor update. Have you guys seen that? Like the amount of changes? Because what? You're changing NBT to like components or something now. They're changing, like they're adding a whole bunch of different ability to manipulate certain things. Man, it is nuts. And honestly, I am absolutely terrified. I'm absolutely terrified of what this is going to do to the Minecraft modding community. And I don't think anybody's talked about that. Genuinely, I don't think anybody has been talking about how much this is going to affect modded Minecraft, because a lot of things are going to have to be rewritten from the ground up, unless the NBT system is kind of translatable, because it's technically items don't have NBT anymore, they have components, and in any NBT will have to basically be erased, which means that my fabric mod is most likely the fabric pokeball mod that I have is most likely going to be gone, because I don't even know where to start with looking at components. And Forge is probably going to take a while to update, I would assume. Man, that is genuinely, that's terrifying, because there are so many changes. And I think like making tools and stuff may be easier. Well, and I think the problem really is, and this is a weird thing to say, is I don't see any real improvements on the new systems they're doing. It just seems like there may be some benefits with like being able to create tools and stuff with data packs easier. That may be a thing where you can create a sword out of like a custom item. That I think is where they're pushing. So they're kind of focusing more on data pack creators, and I feel like there's a potential. This is purely like this is just a thing that I think there's no backing for this, but what it sounds like to me is there is a space that would be able to be made similar to the Minecraft marketplace on Bedrock that could be for data packs. This is purely like just out of the blue. But if you think about it, with how much support they've given data packs with this new update in 1.20.5, they are genuinely making it look like you could develop a data pack easier and then push that out to people. And I'm kind of wondering if that's the direction they're going to go. Well, the thing is, though, Elysium, you got to remember a lot of that stuff. It was like months and maybe like what, half a year, because between updates, because like 1.7 um was like the one of the biggest ones, and then 1.12 was the next. But the other thing was, though, is 1.12, the reason that one stuck was because you immediately had what, 1.8, right? You had 1.10.13. All these just different versions that just like rapidly came out. And then like right after 1.12, you had 1.13, 1.15, 1.17, and it just like it went, like it genuinely went super super quick. Yeah, and I think 1.12, genuinely the reason that one stuck around for so long was because we had the same issue as 1.7, where it just updated too quickly and it really screws things up. But then again, though, we also have a completely different Forge because of all the shenanigans and stuff that happened behind the scenes with the Forge mod loader. So NeoForge may be caping up a little bit better, because I think the community is open to it a lot more. So maybe we will keep with the newer versions. Yeah, 1.16. But that was also like that was yeah, I think that was the period where 1.13, 1.15 and then 1.16, and I think 1.16.4 was actually the version that a lot of people stuck to because 1.16.5 came after and I don't think a lot of people changed. But yeah, there's a lot of things that I'm genuinely concerned about and I feel like they're probably going to push towards making a marketplace. And if they do, I want the credit because I came up with the idea too, right? No, I'm kidding. But I feel like that's where it's gonna go, right? I feel like there's something brewing at Mojang because I think they see the money that could be made with Java. Genuinely, I mean, there's a lot of money that could be made with Java. But the problem is they're like going to Bedrock, and Bedrock, let's be honest, it's not a good Minecraft. Genuinely, it's probably the worst Minecraft. It's worse than Xbox 360 Minecraft. Like back in the day, Xbox 360 Minecraft where I actually started. Like genuinely, it was so much fun. It was enjoyable. Who cares about the limited world? Like it was enjoyable. You didn't fall through the world. You didn't just die when you jump off a 2 block cliff. Like it is so much fun. But now they're like, hey, we're gonna release a hardcore for Minecraft Bedrock Edition. Are you kidding me? I don't. I feel like the thing is Java is just fundamentally better. I don't know why Bedrock has so many issues with such a better engine, but you know, it don't make much sense. I think sooner or later Mojang's gonna screw the game up so much that people are gonna dip. Honestly, I feel like there needs to be um there needs to be something else coming out soon that it could beat Minecraft, which is very unlikely. But I feel like if Minecraft keeps going the direction it is, there's probably going to be modders that step in and probably attempt to make a better Minecraft. Just because at the end of the day, this game is so fun and so fantastic, and I would be really hurt to see this game go to crap. But I mean, over the years, that's all I've kind of seen is this game go to crap. I love the quality of life updates. Don't get me wrong, but whenever they released the archaeology update, it was just lackluster. I mean, I haven't even touched all of the 1.20 stuff in this pack because, like the sniffer, I don't really care. I genuinely don't care. I remember when I used to sit down and actually genuinely watch tons and tons of content like snapshots and stuff. I don't do that anymore. Like I watch them occasionally, but man, I used to remember when everything was getting added, and now it's just I don't care. Well, the thing is though, is the problem, and this is actually one of the problems with Bedrock, is they made it too accessible. If that makes any sense. Um I have nothing against making games accessible. But the problem is whenever you make a game that has to be compatible with phones, with consoles, with PC, um, with your Samsung fridge, right? You basically create a crap show because you have to think about every single thing, and there is no way they thought about every single thing. That's why Minecraft Pocket Edition, why Minecraft Xbox 360, why Minecraft PlayStation 3, all of those games genuinely were fantastic was because they were designed for the platform they were released on. And that's it. There's no other reason those games were fantastic other than they were focused on the hardware that they had. And then they decided to do Minecraft, Bedrock Edition, and it all went downhill. Because Pocket Edition was fantastic. I remember playing that whenever I was in the car on long trips. Yeah. Well, and like with the whole combination this time, this is the most confusing update we've ever gotten, right? Because we've got basically complete and utter fundamental changes to the game that are released on like a hot fix. They're not released like on a major version, which doesn't make anything. It doesn't make sense. Yeah. Yeah, I agree, Elysium. That's one thing I've always noticed is like, people point out like Quark, for example, and how a lot of things that they've added to the game genuinely get taken by Mojang. And Vasky, the guy who created all that stuff, he's just like, oh well, I like that's okay with me. because like the player heads on top of a jukebox or whatever, or on top of a note block. It's like that was created by Quark originally. Minecraft took it. Like there's tons of Quark features out there that Minecraft has taken, but it's just like, and people are like super excited about them, and it's just like, why are we excited about this? Genuinely, it's like I don't get the excitement behind things because like the trial chambers, that's not really that cool in my opinion. The trial ruins or whatever, the architecture stuff, it's just like that's not that cool. Like I feel like there's just it's lackluster, and people are like, but mods are so much worse because they're not tested and stuff. It's just like you go to like here, hold on. We go to Curse Forge here. Like I'm just gonna pull this up on a second monitor here, and I go and I look up thermal expansion. This mod, up to this day, has over 115 million downloads. Okay, you can tell me that that is not tested. You can kiss my fanny. Like genuinely, even if you looked at different versions, like the 1.20.1 version has 1.7 million downloads, and you telling me that that is not tested? Like genuinely, I don't understand people's like thing where it's like, but Mojang has a quality test. Yeah, it's called the people that play the game. Yeah. Well, and that's the other thing. If you've noticed, a lot of people are talking about art style, right? The direction of Minecraft's art style is completely changed. And the thing is, it's like what we only I don't even remember when was the last time they did a full like retexture of the game. I think that was like right after 1.7. That was Java Edition 1.14. So that was like the texture update and everything. And it's just like that was their thing. Now they've got like mobs that don't fit, right? Because you've got the sniffer, you've got the armadillo, you've got the well, yeah. You've basically got thermal expansions like basalt or what is that other mob called? Because there's thermal what is it called? Because there's the Blitz, yeah, which is this guy, the Blitz, and then you've got the other one, Mob Spawn Egg. You got the Basalt, the Blizz, and the Blitz. And the Blizz, I think, is basically what they've just added. Yeah, they've just added the Breeze, basically. Because I don't even remember what is the. I don't think I've seen the Blitz in a long time. Let's just open up a creative world real quick. And apologies, like this went from playing Minecraft and saying I'm gonna end this stream to ranting, but genuinely, I will take anybody's topics and I will talk about them because it is a fantastic thing, especially to talk about Minecraft, a game that I have been playing for a long time. It's sad, genuinely sad to see just how it is, um, how and where it's going because there's no creative art direction anymore, right? Like I expect them to introduce the Four Nations from Avatar soon with the blazes and all that stuff. So, you know, okay, let me be right back while this is loading. Okay. Yeah. And honestly, what they did with the original person who created the music, the C18, what was the guy's name? I genuinely don't remember. Yeah, C418. What they did with that guy, it's just abysmal because they wanted to basically own all the music. That irritated me whenever I heard about that, where he just wanted to own his own music. But then Microsoft's like, hey, no, we want all the rights. And I've seen people talk about how they enjoy the music, but it just to me, it doesn't have the same ring to it. Definitely does not. Yeah, because here, let's see. So spawn egg blitz is what I think I said, right? Because there's the blizz, there's the blitz. Okay, yeah. There's the blizz. This dude looks exactly like I mean his texture is definitely blockier. Yeah, he's the lightning guy, isn't he? And like this is actually more unique than what Minecraft has added. So I guess you can't say they're the exact same, right? But they definitely like this is a lot more creative than what they've done. Because the dude's even got like a little head indentation. I don't know. See, like this would be something that'd be cool to see, right? Like if you could actually see pirate ships and stuff in the game. Like this is actually a diagonal pirate ship. What in the world? I've never seen this yet. Huh. I wonder what mod adds this. When Dungeons Arise. Man, When Dungeons Arise is a fantastic mod. Genuinely, it's a fantastic mod. Huh. Interesting. But yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of discussion that could be had with Minecraft, and I hope that they can understand where they're going. Is not where a lot of people want it. Yeah, and the thing is everything's been underground. Have you realized that? Like everything has been underground. Caves, trial chambers, the architect, the what is it called? Archaeology stuff. All of it's been underground. When are we gonna get something that's actually above ground that's actually enjoyable to visit? Because they've already butchered villagers like 10 times over now. Um, with the whole change of where you're gonna actually be able to find stuff, which is modders are gonna just basically probably obliterate because honestly it's stupid. You made them overpowered. Just weaken their enchant, like the actual stuff they can give you, instead of forcing players to find a 1 in a million biome village. But yeah, I don't know. I hope that they do some stuff that actually matters to the game. Like I'm glad there's new textures of wolves and stuff, but honestly, I would love to see them actually care a little bit more and give the wolves something. Yeah, because that's the where they add the location specific enchants and stuff like that, which basically makes villagers useless in my opinion, because there's no way that I'm going to spend hours trying to find a specific villager to then potentially not even get the enchant I want. Yeah. I wonder actually how that would affect easy villagers, that mod that's in here, because that's going to be a thing. I just think they need to just make like an outfit changer block and just allow for you to change the biome that the villager was found, basically, and just give you like a safari villager or a swamp villager, and then just keep the conversion thing the same. I think they could totally do it. Yeah. Eh, I don't know. There's definitely a lot of things that there's probably stuff that I've genuinely missed because I don't look at all the snapshots. I know there was a new one today where they were talking about different keys and stuff that are being changed, or keys are being changed for like the vault chambers or the vaults. Um, you know, I don't know. It also really felt like the trial chambers was like focused around multiplayer. But honestly, like for me, I've not really played with a whole lot of people recently. So, yeah. Yeah, there's a I don't even know. Cuz like what, the best way to move mobs now is like boats or Minecraft or minecarts, right? And minecarts, that's a whole nother thing. Where in the world is the update to the minecarts and rails? Like genuinely, we have like railcraft that you can do so many shenanigans with, and it is fantastic. I think it's in all the Mods 9, ain't it? Yeah, where we could do a whole bunch of different tinkering and cross tracks, and yeah, you've just got so many tracks. High speed junction tracks. Yeah. Well, honestly, armor trim in general was a waste of time. Like, I like how you can customize your armor, but when it gives you no benefits, when you use a diamond on like a piece of armor or like netherite trim, it doesn't make much sense to me because at the end of the day, you're wasting materials. It's like cool, you make your armor look fancy. No one in my world is going to see that because I play alone. You guys may see it when I press F5, but that's it. There's nothing else. Genuinely. What is this place? So it's basically useless. Is this like hollow? Oh, it is. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, because like there is just no reason for the mod for that to exist. Like the I fly stuff from the Direwolf 20, that armor trim that gave you flight on your armor, mwah, chef's kiss, because it actually gives use to armor trim. But then also you also don't have to force your armor to have armor trim compatibility in the in Forge's code. So that's another thing. Like you could genuinely opt out of all that stuff. So that's another thing, like in total, where you could basically create an armor set and modded, and you won't have to actually add armor trims. It's weird. I don't know why they would allow you to just not, but whatever. But anyway, I think we're going to wrap this one up here. It's been a blast talking to you guys. I am probably going to head or get ready for bed. And I will see you guys again tomorrow around 7 ish, maybe 8 ish, depending. CST, Central Standard Time, just because I may go get catfish with the fiance. We will see. I will probably not put up an early like thing where I did Monday and Tuesday and all that. We're just gonna probably send it. So thank you. Stay awesome, and I can't wait to see you guys around. Bye bye. Good night. Stay safe. See you guys.